Okay, this is the 60Q rental system offered by MotorTubes.net. Everything you see here is what comes with a rental system. You have the three 20Q receivers. You receive this control board, which is a 12-channel transmitter, and you also are going to go ahead and receive, for those individuals that want to back up, we're going to have this handheld transmitter, which has the simple functions that this thing offers, just as a backup in case you want it. Each system also comes with its own set of keys. You get 2 per system. It also comes with 2 chargers. The larger box goes with the control board. The smaller box is the adapter wall charger for the receivers. Now I've already went ahead and I've charged these systems up, so I know they're charged. But what you're going to do is when you take these things out of the box, just go ahead and plug the adapter into the wall. Go ahead, put the end into the little charger port here. You plug it in, you turn the system on, although it doesn't have to be on. It will still charge even if it's not on. But you go ahead, I turn it on just so I can see the status. You turn it on, you're going to see that little light come on. In the beginning, when it's doing its self-test, when you have this thing charged up and the battery is taking a little bit of a charge, you're going to see this thing. It might alternate, it might blink. Basically what you're looking for is after about 30 seconds or so, you're going to see the light turn to green while the system's on. If the system's not on, it will still be taking a charge, or it'll be fully charged, but you won't know what the status is. So right now we're good. This battery light's not flashing. It's not plugged in right now, so I do know that this is fully charged. This system right here, the only difference is you're going to see the status lights here. When you turn the system on and you plug it in, this is where the charge port goes. You're going to see this basically same thing. It might alternate between red and green, but after about 30 seconds it does its self-test. It should show a fully charged system would be solid green if the system's on. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to do when you get this thing out of the box. First thing you do is you go ahead and you dump the memory core in every single system, unless you've already contacted MotorTubes.net and you've asked us to program this for you. But you turn the system on, turn the key on, and now you hit the program button. The little red light here comes on, and you keep your finger on that button until that light goes off. Light came off, you turn the system off, that one's finished. Turn this system on, make sure the key's on. Hit the program button, the red light comes on. And now this system's been memory deleted. Same with this system. Okay, the light went off, this one's cleared. The next step, you're going to program it. Now, for simple purposes, we're going to go ahead and we're going to program this receiver to channel 1. This receiver is going to be to receiver 2. And this receiver is going to be to channel 3. Now, on the control board, you're going to find that there's a little red button here. That is the dead man switch, also known as the confirm button. In order to fire off anything, you have to have your finger on that button. So you turn the system on, you make sure the key is on, and now if you notice, if I hit this button and then any of the firing buttons, you'll see the red light here go on. Now if I don't have my finger on that button, I just hit this, the system won't send its signal. A little safety feature. Okay, now we're ready to go ahead and program the system. I went ahead and I turned the system on. Now the point to remember is when you program the system, you're going to hit the program button, and then almost immediately, within at least a second or so, you're going to already be pushing this one of the firing buttons. It doesn't matter which. The thing is, you don't want to wait too long, because if you hit that program button and you wait more than like 2 or 3 seconds, basically what's going to happen is the system will not accept any more frequencies. It'll just stop, and you have to just hit the program button again. So just be quick about it. When you hit the program button, already have your fingers ready. and you're just simply going to do this. Program, fire. You'll notice, you know, within a second I was pushing the button and I locked the signal in. I also keep my finger on the system until I see it actually firing off. It takes about a quarter of a second basically for you to lock this frequency into the system. And now we're good. Now it's currently set for a program called sequence or continue. Now it doesn't matter exactly, you know, at this step because we're just programming it. But if you notice, if it's set for sequence, it'll work because this one's set for sequence. But if I try to fire it in step mode, you'll see the red light come on saying it's getting a signal, but it won't fire it off because you've got this thing already programmed to sequence. Same thing with fire all, and same thing with a single cue. Nothing will fire here because it's set for a sequential mode on the unit, and we can change that later. But for right now, this has been set for channel 1. This is now programmed, so we're good to go. Now at this step, you're kind of done with the transmitter. So I turn this back to channel 1 and I turn the system off. Now we're ready to go ahead and program this. You've already got this thing synced with your transmitter. Now you want to choose the firing program. Now the firing program, you can either have it in fire all, you can have it in sequence mode, you can have it in step mode, or you can have it in single mode. Now we're going to do it in single mode. Now single mode, as soon as you turn on, it may, you know, go ahead and show you some prior program. All you do is you hit the OK, and it's going to delete out whatever program was prior. It goes to all zeros. You're going to see an arrow. You're going to just scribe it over, and then the next one is all. Next one is single, which is what we want, but I'm going to go further. It goes to step, and then it goes back to step mode, or excuse me, sequence mode. Now you like single mode, so we're going to go with single mode. We're going to hit OK. Now it's programmed to single. I can turn it off. I go to receiver 2. You arm the system. Your firing leads are hooked into the cues, and also into your fireworks, and you're going to power it up. By the way, I should show you this. The system also is hooked into a auto test, which means that when you go ahead and you flip it off to the right side here, you'll see the word test. The little blue light comes on, and you're going to notice numbers. What this is doing is it's doing a self-analysis on the cues. It's going to go through a microprocessor and make sure that there's continuity in every single of the cues. And what you're seeing is an E and then a number. The E stands for an error code. The error code is stating that there's no continuity. Of course, there's nothing in it. That's why it's showing that it's not a good E match. So we're ready to fire these things off. Going to go ahead and make sure the key is on both systems. Turn this on. We're in channel 1, which is going to fire this off. Now you're going to see the lights here indicating the cue firings. Right now we're in channel 1. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hit single, and you'll see the little red light came on. You're going to go channel up, 2, channel up, channel up, channel up, now 6. Okay, now you're done with this. We've gone all the way up to 20. Go back down here. Going to go to channel 2. Now we're at channel 2. We're going to work on this one. Going to go single. Going to channel up to 2. Channel up to 3. 4 up. And go to 6 up. You're good. We're going to go to channel 3. You've gone all the way through 20 on this one. Go back down. And 6.